So, in my week one video, I had talked about wanting to learn more about myself as far as what things I am biased about and in what areas do I have a prejudice, either known or unknown to myself. And at the end of this course, I definitely do realize in what areas I do show a bias and what ways that I am prejudiced. And one of the biggest things that I've learned after taking this course, being prejudiced is not always a bad thing to a certain extent. So I feel like a lot of prejudice comes from shaping your own ideas and beliefs around your experiences. And for me, as a black woman in America with black brothers and uncles, a black father, like, I think my prejudice comes from a place that a lot of people could probably understand. But I've also learned that I need to take that and make sure that it doesn't go further towards hatred for a certain demographic, I guess you could say. I definitely haven't gone that far, but in some areas I can see where some people can take it there. So this course definitely helped with my understanding of my own prejudice and bias. Three specific ways that my understanding of forms and mechanisms of oppression and discrimination have changed as a result of what I've learned. Doing the weekly journals and just realizing how much oppression is around every day, like, that was really an eye-opener. Advocating. So there will never be a change without advocating. So just learning more of how advocating can get us into a place that we need to go, and how nothing will change without standing up and speaking on what needs to change. And then one of the biggest things that I think I've learned was how oppression and discrimination is kind of like self-explanatory. So I've often found myself trying to have nice educated conversations with certain people, and it's like I'm trying to beat in their heads like, no, this is what's going on, this is why it's going on, like, how do you not see that this is wrong? And for me personally, I've just learned that I can spit out all the facts in the world. I can give you personal experiences. I can point out clear as day, like, where things are going wrong and where things need to change. But if someone isn't willing to actually sit and consider the thoughts of other people, the well-being of other people, like, there's nothing that I can do about that, which is where advocating will come in place. Because if you don't want to listen, like, I need to take it to somewhere and someone who will listen and who will initiate a change. So for me, just, I guess you could say, just understanding that everybody is not going to agree with you, but there are different avenues that you can take to get the cause out. To continue to learn about oppression and discrimination as I move forward, I think just being just continuing to educate myself and others around me on what's going on the national level, the local level, what policies and laws are being put in place, and what ways I can change that, and how to just stay informed.